Life was hard, why you wouldn't last a day in medieval times. Let your eyes gently close, and imagine a world far removed from the hum of electricity and the glow of screens. A world where the only light after sundown comes from flickering candles, and the warmth you feel comes from a modest fire crackling in a stone hearth. You awaken, not to the gentle buzz of an alarm clock or the soft music of a playlist, but to the sharp crow of a rooster echoing across the fields. The air is cold, biting at your skin, for there is no central heating, no cozy blanket of modern comforters. The bed beneath you is a rough pile of straw, held together by coarse linen. You shiver as you sit up, rubbing your hands together to warm them, and you realize this is not the 21st century. This is the Middle Ages, a time where survival was the daily task, and comfort was a luxury few could afford. The walls of your small thatched roof, cottage creak, as the wind pushes through the gaps. The smell of damp earth and smoke fills your nose, mixed with the lingering scent of yesterday's stew. You rise slowly, careful not to disturb the children still sleeping nearby. They huddle close for warmth, sharing what little protection they have against the cold. Your stomach grumbles, a reminder that food is scarce. There is no pantry stocked with snacks, no refrigerator humming in the corner. The bread you baked 2 days ago has grown hard and stale. You chew it slowly, each bite a struggle, and you feel the sharp edge of hunger gnawing at you. Outside, the village awakens. The sounds are simple wood being chopped, a blacksmith's hammer striking metal, a dog barking in the distance. You step outside into the mud, your bare feet sinking slightly, the cold dampness seeping in. The air is thick with the scent of livestock and the distant smoke from the hearths of neighbors. There are no paved streets, only dirt paths lined with puddles and the footprints of passing animals. You glance at your hands, rough, calloused, stained from days of labor. These hands have tilled the earth, chopped wood, and carried water from the well. The water is not safe, not really. The stream where you fetch it is also where animals drink, and sometimes where waste is dumped. The risk of sickness is ever present, lurking in each sip. The day ahead is filled with tasks, each necessary for survival. You must tend to the small patch of land you call a garden, hoping the crops will grow enough to feed your family. If you're lucky, you may catch a fish from the stream, or trade a bundle of herbs for a piece of cheese. But there is no certainty. Crops can fail, livestock can die, and the weather can turn against you in a heartbeat. A single storm could ruin a harvest, and then, what would you eat? Let's pause here. Take a deep, slow breath. Imagine the chill in the air, the ache in your bones from long hours of work, the constant hum of worry in your mind. You think of your family, how to feed them, how to keep them warm, how to keep them safe. Safety, too, is a fragile thing in this world. Bandits roam the countryside, and disputes over land can lead to sudden, violent fights. There are no police to call, no hospitals to rush to. If you are injured, you rely on the local healer, an old woman with a basket of herbs. Her knowledge, a mix of wisdom and superstition. Medicine is a strange art here. A fever might be treated with a mixture of herbs and prayer, but there's no guarantee it will help. People speak of bad humors and evil spirits, and treatments sometimes do more harm than good. Illness is everywhere. A simple cut can fester into a deadly infection. Coughs and chills turn into fevers that take lives. You have heard of entire families lost to plague illness, sweeping through the village like an invisible wind, leaving grief in its wake. And yet, there is a strange beauty here. As the sun rises higher, its golden light spills over the fields, turning the grass into a shimmering sea of green. Birds chirp softly in the trees. Children's laughter echoes from the village square as they chase each other in simple games. At night, the stars, they shine so bright, unhindered by the haze of city lights. The Milky Way stretches like a river of light across the sky, a reminder of how vast and wondrous the universe truly is. You find moments of joy in small things: a warm bowl of soup, the crackle of the fire, the way your child's hand fits into yours. Life may be hard, but it is also deeply real. Every moment is lived fully, because survival demands it. Your eyelids grow heavy now, lulled by the soft sounds of a crackling fire and the distant hoot of an owl. The weight of the day settles into your bones, and you feel the pull of sleep. Gentle and insistent. You have survived another day in the Middle Ages. Tomorrow will bring new challenges. But for now, you are safe, warm, and at peace. Breathe in and breathe out. Let the worries of this ancient world drift away, and allow yourself to sink into the softness of your bed. Sleep well, dream of quiet fields, and know that you are safe in the embrace of time. The air is cool as the sun begins to rise, casting a faint golden glow over the misty fields. The roosters have already started their morning calls, their sharp crowing cutting through the quiet of dawn. You stir in your bed, a thin mat, stuffed with straw, covered by a coarse wool blanket. Your back aches from yesterday's work, and your hands, rough and calloused, tingle with the stiffness of labor. This is the life of a medieval farmer, one of the hardest, yet most common jobs in the village. Every day starts early, long before the sun is high in the sky, and ends only when the stars have begun to sparkle in the darkness. You stretch, feeling the soreness in your arms, and rise slowly. The floor is cold beneath your bare feet. The stone and dirt biting into your skin. Your cottage is simple, one room, shared by the whole family. The fire in the hearth has long since died out, and the chill of the early morning air seeps in through the cracks in the walls. You glance at your wife, still asleep, her hair a tangle of curls on the straw pillow. The children are curled together, like kittens, breathing softly. There is no time for rest. You must begin your day. Stepping outside, the world is painted in shades of gray and gold. The fields stretch before you, damp with dew. Your small plot of land is your life. If the crops fail, your family may not eat. The earth is both your enemy and your friend. It demands your sweat, your patience, your faith. You begin by checking the fences. The wood is old, the posts leaning, some broken. The animals, 2 skinny cows, a few chickens, and a tired donkey need their feed. You toss hay into the trough, grateful there is enough for today. The cows low softly, their eyes heavy with sleep. You stroke their rough hides, murmuring quietly. Though they cannot understand your words, the work begins with the soil. You take your simple wooden plow, pulling it behind you with aching arms, turning the earth that has grown hard under the sun. Each furrow is a battle, the soil clinging stubbornly, the stones resisting your efforts. Sweat drips from your forehead, mixing with the dust. Your breath comes in heavy, uneven gasps, and the muscles in your back burn with the strain. The sun rises higher, warming the earth, but your body feels the weight of hours of labor. There is no shade in the field, only the wide, endless sky above. Your stomach grumbles, but there is no time to eat yet. The seeds must be sown, the weeds pulled, the rows kept neat and straight. You pause for a moment, wiping your brow with the sleeve of your shirt. The horizon stretches out endlessly, and for a brief second, you feel the crushing weight of it all. The seasons, the harvest, the weather all beyond your control. You are at the mercy of forces far greater than yourself. A breeze rustles through the trees, bringing the scent of damp earth and wildflowers. You close your eyes, feeling it on your skin, and for a moment, you allow yourself to simply breathe. The day continues in a slow, steady rhythm. The chickens must be fed, their eggs collected if you are lucky, a few speckled treasures nestled in the straw. You check the traps near the edge of the woods, hoping for a rabbit or a bird. Something small to add to the evening stew. Your children help as best they can. Their small hands weeding the garden, their laughter a bright note in the quiet day, but they are young, and their energy soon fades. Your wife prepares a simple meal stew with turnips and a bit of barley, and you all eat together. Sitting on the ground, the warm bowl passed from hand to hand. The meal is meager, but it is enough to fill your stomach, enough to give you strength. For the rest of the day, afternoon turns to evening, and you return to the field once more. The work is never-ending: fences to mend, tools to sharpen, firewood to gather. Your hands are blistered, your clothes torn and patched in places. Yet you work on, because there is no choice. The sun begins to sink, casting a golden glow over the land. You pause, leaning on your hoe, and watch the light dance across the fields. The crows call from the trees, and the distant sound of a flute drifts on the breeze from a nearby cottage. For a moment, you allow yourself to feel a small spark of peace. The day is done. The fire crackles softly in the hearth as you sit by its glow, your body aching, but your heart quiet. You listen to the soft breathing of your family, the creak of the walls as they settle in the night air. The stars are bright tonight, 1,000 points of light scattered across the dark sky. As your eyelids grow heavy, you think of tomorrow, another day of toil, another day of survival. But for now, you are safe, warm, and surrounded by those you love. Breathe deeply. Let the quiet sounds of the night lull you to sleep. You are a medieval farmer, and you have lived through another day. Sleep now, dream softly, and let the worries of the world drift away. The wind whispers through the narrow lane. The night's so dark, you can barely see the path ahead. The moon is hidden behind a veil of drifting clouds, and the stars blink faintly, scattered like silver dust in the sky. The only sound is the soft crunch of your worn boots on the gravel road. Each step a small echo in the vast silence. You are a traveler in a medieval world, an ordinary soul, walking a lonely road. Moving from one village to another in search of work, food, and a place to rest. You carry a small bundle tied to a stick, your only belongings. A rough wool blanket, a piece of stale bread, a worn knife, and a small pouch of coins, clinking softly as you walk. The road stretches endlessly ahead, a dark ribbon through the landscape. Trees line the path like silent guardians, their branches reaching toward the sky, their leaves rustling in the gentle breeze. An owl calls softly from somewhere above, a haunting sound that seems to echo through the trees. Your breath is visible in the cool air. Each exhale a small puff of mist that fades into the night. You feel the weight of the darkness pressing down, a reminder that in this time there are no streetlights, no glow of electricity, only the stars, the moon, and the flickering light of torches in far-off windows. Your feet ache from the long day's walk, and your stomach growls with hunger. The bread in your bundle is hard as a stone, but you chew slowly, savoring each dry bite, knowing it must last until you find a village willing to offer you a meal in exchange for your labor. A sudden sound, a rustle in the bushes nearby. You stop, heart racing, gripping your knife tightly. The darkness is thick, and you strain to see. The sound comes again, a low growl, soft footsteps in the underbrush. Your breath quickens, and you take a cautious step back. Then, a pair of eyes glint in the dark, small yellow, watching you. A fox, perhaps, or a stray dog scavenging for food. You sigh in relief, your shoulders relaxing slightly. Still, the encounter leaves you unsettled. The road is dangerous at night. Bandits, wild animals, and the unseen hazards of the dark. You quicken your pace, the sound of your footsteps blending with the quiet symphony of the night. Your mind drifts to thoughts of home, though there is no true home for you now. Perhaps there never was. You remember the faces of the people you've met along the way, kind eyes offering a crust of bread, wary glances from villagers who fear strangers. The laughter of children playing in the dust. Each encounter is a thread in the fabric of your journey, woven together by the simple need to survive. Small light glimmers in the distance, a faint glow like a star fallen to earth. Hope flickers in your heart. You hurry toward it, each step bringing you closer to the warmth of a fire. The possibility of shelter. As you approach, you see a small cottage, its windows glowing softly in the night. Smoke rises from the chimney, carrying the faint scent of wood smoke and stew. You hesitate at the edge of the light, unsure whether you will be welcomed or turned away. Your hand trembles as you raise it, knocking softly on the wooden door. Sound echoes through the quiet, and for a moment there is only silence. Then, the door creaks open, revealing an old woman with kind eyes, a shawl wrapped tightly around her shoulders. She looks at you, a mixture of curiosity and caution in her gaze. You lower your eyes respectfully, speaking softly. "I've been traveling all day. May I rest by your fire for a while?" The old woman studies you for a long moment, then nods, slowly, stepping aside to let you in. The warmth of the fire wraps around you like a blanket, the crackling flames chasing away the chill. You settle by the hearth, stretching your tired legs, and the woman offers you a small bowl of stew, thin but hot, the steam rising in gentle curls. You thank her quietly, grateful for the kindness of a stranger. The night deepens, and you listen to the crackling of the fire, the soft ticking of the old clock on the mantel, and the quiet breathing of the woman as she settles into her chair. Outside, the wind continues to sigh through the trees, and the darkness wraps the world in its soft embrace. For a moment, you feel a fragile sense of peace, safe, warm, and no longer alone on the long road. You close your eyes, letting the sounds of the night lull you to sleep, knowing that tomorrow will bring new challenges, new paths, and new faces. But for tonight, You are here resting by the fire, in a small cottage that feels, if only for a moment, like home. Sleep now, and let the quiet road carry your dreams far away. The village lies still, under the dark cloak of night. A thin mist has settled over the cobblestone streets, wrapping the world in a soft, silvery haze. The gentle glow of lanterns flickers faintly in a few windows, and the scent of burning wood lingers in the cool air. At the heart of the village stands the inner sturdy stone building, with a heavy wooden door and a single candle flickering in the window. Its warm, golden light is a small beacon in the quiet night, calling out to weary travelers and lonely souls alike. Inside the inn, the fire burns low in the hearth, casting dancing shadows on the walls. The room is quiet, now empty mugs sit forgotten on the tables, and chairs stand slightly askew, abandoned after a long evening of laughter and quiet talk. The innkeeper, an older man with a graying beard, moves silently through the space, wiping down the wooden surfaces, his footsteps soft against the worn floorboards. He pauses by the window, peering out into the darkness. The candle in the window is a tradition, a silent promise that no traveler will be turned away. It is a symbol of hope, a small flame that says, "Here, you are welcome. Here, you are safe." The innkeeper's wife sits by the fire, knitting slowly, her hands moving with a rhythm born of long years of habit. Her eyes are half closed, the warmth of the fire making her drowsy. But she keeps watch, as she has done for many nights before. Upstairs, the guests sleep in small, simple rooms. A merchant from a nearby town, his coin pouch tucked safely under his pillow, a young woman with a traveling cloak folded neatly at the foot of her bed. A farmer, snoring softly, the scent of hay and earth clinging to his clothes. They dream of their own lives, their own worries, their own hopes, but tonight they are united by the simple safety of this place, the gentle glow of the candle in the window. Outside, the night continues its slow, steady rhythm. The wind sighs through the trees, carrying with it the scent of damp leaves and distant wood smoke. An owl hoots softly, a sentinel in the darkness. The stars, hidden behind drifting clouds, peek through in brief glimmers, like distant candles burning in the sky. The innkeeper lights a fresh candle, replacing the one that has burned low. He stands for a moment, watching the flame dance, its small glow steady in the night. His mind drifts to the stories he has heard over the years, travelers with wild tales of far-off lands, whispers of wars, and rumors of kings and queens. But tonight, there is only the quiet hum of the village, the soft crackle of the fire, and the promise of rest. He glances at his wife, who has nodded off in her chair, her knitting slipping from her hands. A small smile touches his lips, and he gently drapes a blanket over her shoulders. The firelight flickers in her silver hair, and for a moment, everything feels still. Like a moment held in time, the night deepens, and the world outside fades into shadow. The candle in the window burns a small, steady flame against the vast, dark world. It is a reminder that even in the darkest times, there is always a place of warmth, a light to guide the lost, a promise that kindness and comfort still exist. You too feel the pull of sleep, your eyelids growing heavy as the soft sounds of the inn lull you into a gentle dream. The crackling of the fire, the soft creak of wood, the slow, steady breathing of those around you all blend into a quiet lullaby that carries you into the arms of rest. Breathe deeply. Let the worries of the day fade away. Feel the warmth of the fire, the softness of the bed, the comfort of being safe. Sleep now, dream softly, and know that the candle in the window will burn through the night, just for you. Asterisk. The moonlight spills like silver threads across the forest floor, weaving patterns through the leaves and branches. The air is cool, soft against your skin, carrying the scent of moss, pine, and distant rain. Each step you take is a gentle press into the earth, muffled by a blanket of fallen leaves and needles that sigh softly beneath your feet. You are alone in the woods, but not truly lonely. The trees stand like quiet sentinels, their trunks thick with age, their branches reaching upward like arms in prayer. The forest hums with a quiet life, small rustlings, the flutter of wings, and the occasional soft hoot of an owl watching from a high perch. Your path is illuminated by the glow of the moon, slipping through the gaps in the canopy above. The light shimmers on the leaves, making them seem like they're whispering secrets, their edges trembling with quiet energy. You pause, taking in the stillness. The world feels vast, endless, as if the trees could stretch forever into the night. The air smells of damp earth, old bark, and the faint sweetness of distant blossoms. It feels ancient, timeless, like stepping into a dream woven from soft shadows and silver light. A small breeze brushes past you, lifting the edges of your cloak. You hear the soft rustle of something nearby, a fox, perhaps, darting silently through the underbrush. Its presence is fleeting, like a whisper lost in the wind. The deeper you walk, the more the forest seems to change. The air grows cooler, the shadows deeper. You find yourself walking slower, your breath falling into a calm, steady rhythm. The sound of your own footsteps fades, blending into the natural hush of the woods. You come across a small clearing, bathed in moonlight, where the grass glows faintly silver. In the center stands an ancient oak tree, its bark rough and gnarled, its branches twisting toward the stars. You feel a pull toward it, as if it's calling to you. You sit beneath its wide, welcoming branches, leaning your back against the solid trunk. The tree feels warm, its bark rough but comforting. You close your eyes, listening. There is a soft hum in the air, a gentle, wordless melody, like the forest is singing a lullaby just for you. The sound is so faint, it might almost be imagined, yet it fills you with a sense of peace. Your mind drifts as you breathe deeply, letting the calm seep into your bones. You remember moments from long ago, simple things, the smell of fresh-baked bread, the sound of rain on a roof, the warmth of a loved one's embrace. The memories are soft, like the forest's breath, and they blend together into a quiet warmth. The wind shifts again, and the branches above sway, their leaves whispering. You feel the softest sense of something unseen, a presence, perhaps, or just the old, ageless soul of the woods. It doesn't feel frightening either. It feels as if the forest itself is watching over you, a silent guardian in the night. Time seems to slow, the minutes stretching out like long, gentle sighs. The stars twinkle faintly above, 1,000 tiny lights in the vast sky. You feel small, but not insignificant, part of something much larger, something timeless. As your eyes grow heavier, you let yourself relax completely, the ground beneath you a soft cradle. The world fades into a blur of gentle sounds, the rustle of leaves, the distant call of an owl, the soft sigh of the wind. Sleep comes slowly, like a quiet wave rolling over you. You feel safe, held by the forest, wrapped in the hush of nature's embrace. Let go of the day. Let your thoughts drift, like leaves on a slow-moving stream. You are here, in the whispering woods, safe and still. Sleep, and let the forest watch over you tonight. The soft sound of water fills the air, a gentle rhythmic murmur that soothes the senses. The river flows steadily, its surface catching the faint shimmer of moonlight, like liquid silver. The banks are lined with soft grass and wildflowers, their leaves swaying ever so slightly in the cool night breeze. You walk slowly alongside the river, each step light and careful, as if you're afraid to disturb the quiet magic of the night. The air is fresh here, touched with the scent of water and earth, and a hint of wild mint growing near the banks. The moon reflects gently on the surface of the water, creating a path of light that seems to guide you forward. The world feels hushed, as though even the trees are holding their breath. The only sounds are the rippling of the river, the soft rustle of leaves, and the occasional distant call of a nightbird so gentle, so far away, it feels like a memory more than a sound. As you walk, you notice how the river winds its way through the landscape, sometimes narrowing between moss-covered rocks. sometimes widening into small, calm pools where the water seems to pause, as if resting. You pause, too, taking in the peaceful scene. The sky above is a canvas of deep indigo, sprinkled with stars that twinkle softly. As if winking at you, you find a large, smooth rock near the river's edge and sit down, letting the coolness of the stone seep through your clothes. The water's music is a lullaby, its rhythm slow and steady, like the heartbeat of the earth itself. You close your eyes and listen deeply, letting the sounds of the river carry away your thoughts. With each breath, you feel lighter, as if the water is washing away the day's worries. You imagine the river flowing far beyond this place through valleys and forests, past fields and small villages, carrying with it the memories of all it has touched. It feels ancient, eternal, as though it has always been there, quietly moving, quietly listening. A small splash breaks the stillness. A fish, perhaps, leaping briefly into the air before vanishing beneath the surface. The ripples it leaves behind shimmer in the moonlight, spreading outward in perfect, gentle circles. It reminds you that even the smallest moments have a beauty of their own. A quiet ripple that touches the world. You lie back on the soft grass, staring up at the stars. The sky feels endless, a vast ocean of light, and you feel small beneath it but safe, as if the stars themselves are watching over you. The river's song continues, a constant, soothing presence, wrapping you in its gentle embrace. Your eyelids grow heavier, the rhythm of the river merging with the rhythm of your own breath. Each sound, the water, the wind, the distant night bird, blends together into a soft, calming melody. You feel your body sink into the earth, your mind drifting. Like a leaf on the surface of the river, sleep is close now, soft as a feather, quiet as a whisper. The river will keep flowing, the stars will keep shining, and the world will keep turning slow, steady, and serene. Let the night hold you gently. Let the river's song guide you into peaceful rest. Breathe slowly. Let go of everything, and sleep. The forest tonight is bathed in a soft, golden light. Tiny lanterns, hanging from the branches like delicate stars, sway gently in the evening breeze. They glow softly, casting warm pools of light on the mossy ground, leading you along a winding path that disappears into the darkness beyond. You take a slow breath. The air is cool and fragrant, filled with the scent of wildflowers, damp earth, and the faintest trace of wood smoke drifting from somewhere far away. Your footsteps are light, barely disturbing the quiet hush that wraps the world like a soft blanket. The lanterns sway, their golden light flickering as if they're alive, in rhythm with the whispers of the wind. Each step forward feels like a step deeper into a dream, as if the path itself is guiding you toward something gentle. something waiting to be discovered. The trees arch above, their branches forming a soft, leafy canopy that filters the golden glow. Leaves shimmer faintly, as if touched by moonlight, their edges delicate and glowing. The sound of your own breath is calm, steady, blending with the soft hum of the forest at night as you walk. The lanterns seem to pulse faintly, their glow warming the cool air around them. The light soothes your eyes, soft and golden, like honey, melting over warm bread. It fills you with a quiet sense of safety, as if the world is holding its breath just for you. Waiting patiently, you pause at a small wooden bench by the path, its surface worn smooth by time. You sit, letting the warmth of the lantern light surround you. The night is still, peaceful, with only the faintest sounds, leaves rustling, the distant chirp of crickets, and the soft flicker of the lantern's flames. Your mind drifts gently, thoughts moving like slow clouds across a twilight sky. Memories surface, soft and blurred moments of laughter, the feeling of rain on your skin, the warmth of a cup of tea in your hands. Each memory is like a lantern itself, glowing softly in the quiet spaces of your mind. The path stretches ahead, lined with more lanterns, their glow guiding you deeper into the woods. You rise slowly, feeling no rush, no urgency, just a quiet curiosity pulling you forward. The ground feels soft beneath your feet, the moss springy, the earth warm and familiar. As you continue, the lanterns begin to change some glow, a deeper amber, others a pale silver. The air shifts too, carrying a faint sweet fragrance, jasmine, perhaps, or lilac. The path narrows, leading into a small grove, where the lanterns hang closer, their light brighter but never harsh. In the center of the grove stands a single lantern, larger than the rest. It glows with a soft golden flame that seems to pulse with a slow, steady rhythm. You stand before it, feeling a quiet reverence, as if this light holds a secret, a memory, a wish, a dream whispered by the trees. You reach out, your fingers brushing the edge of the lantern's warm glass. It hums softly beneath your touch, a gentle vibration that feels like a heartbeat. You close your eyes, and for a moment, you feel a deep stillness settle within you, a sense that you are exactly where you are meant to be, held gently by the world around you. The night deepens, the lanterns sway, the air hums with the soft energy of dreams. You take a slow breath, feeling sleep pull at the edges of your mind. The path stretches ahead, but for now, you are content to rest here, in the glow of the lanterns. Letting the night hold you, let your thoughts fade, let your breath slow, let the golden light wrap you in peace. Sleep. The air feels different tonight, light and soft, like a gentle sigh. The path has led you to an open meadow. Its grass is tall and swaying, their tips kissed by the silver glow of moonlight. Wildflowers scatter across the field in soft bursts of color: lavender, pale bluebells, tiny white daisies, all moving gently with the breeze. Above, the sky stretches wide and endless, a deep velvet canvas sprinkled with stars. They shimmer softly, as if each one is a tiny candle flickering just for you. The Milky Way spills across the heavens in a graceful arc, its delicate glow wrapping the earth in a quiet hush. You walk slowly through the meadow, feeling the grasses brush against your legs, soft as silk. The earth beneath your feet is cool, solid, and comforting. With each step, you feel lighter, as if the weight of the world is slipping away, leaving only the simple joy of the moment. The breeze carries a faint melody, a soft, wordless tune that feels like the earth itself is humming a lullaby. The sound weaves through the tall grasses, rustling leaves, and gentle sighs of the night creatures hidden in the shadows. It's a song of stillness, of peace, and it wraps around you like a warm blanket. You find a small clearing in the center of the meadow, where the grass is shorter, the flowers denser. Here, the air feels even softer, the stars seem closer, and the sounds of the world are hushed, as if the meadow itself is holding its breath. You sit down, your body sinking gently into the soft earth, and look up at the sky. The stars twinkle slowly, like a quiet heartbeat in the sky. You imagine each one as a tiny lantern, like those you saw in the forest, casting their light across the vast, endless night. They seem to whisper stories of places far beyond your reach, of dreams that drift through time, of people who once looked up at this same sky and wondered. You close your eyes and breathe in deeply, the scent of wildflowers and fresh earth filling your lungs. The wind brushes gently against your skin, cool and soft. The night hums around you, each sound a note in the quiet, calming song of the meadow. For a moment, you think you hear a voice, soft, almost a whisper, calling your name. But when you open your eyes, the meadow is empty, bathed only in the silver glow of the stars. It feels like a dream, like the wind itself was speaking to you, reminding you that you are part of something bigger, something ancient and kind. You lie back, feeling the earth cradle you, the grasses like a soft bed beneath you. Your eyes drift closed, the stars blurring into soft lights behind your eyelids. The meadow's song continues, gentle, steady, slow, like the rhythm of a heartbeat. Like the breath of the earth, you feel your body relaxing, your mind quieting. The world grows softer, slower, quieter. The night is gentle, holding you safely in its arms. Breathe slowly. Let go of the day. Let the stars watch over you. Let the meadow's song carry you into a peaceful, restful sleep. You are safe. You are calm. You are exactly where you need to be. Sleep now. Asterisk tonight. The path has changed once again. It leads you to a quiet river, winding its way through the heart of the forest. The water glistens under the soft moonlight, each ripple catching the glow like liquid silver. The river moves slowly, its surface smooth and calm, as if it knows the rhythm of the night and flows in perfect harmony with it. You stand at the water's edge. The earth, cool and damp beneath your feet. The sound of the river is soft and steady like a whispered lullaby, like a deep breath slowly released. You close your eyes and listen, letting the gentle flow of the water wash over you. A sound that feels both ancient and comforting. The river reflects the stars above, tiny points of light dancing on its surface. You watch as the water drifts by carrying fallen leaves and petals small, delicate treasures from the trees. They move slowly, swirling gently, as if the river cradles them in its arms and carries them on a quiet journey to places unseen. You step closer and feel a cool mist on your skin, refreshing and light. The air is filled with the soft scent of water, earth, and wildflowers, blending into a fragrance that feels clean and calming. The river hums softly, a sound that seems to resonate deep within you, as if reminding you that time flows gently, and you are part of its quiet, endless current. You follow the river's edge, your steps slow and careful. The ground is soft, covered in moss and tiny stones that glisten in the moonlight. The river bends gently, and with each curve, the world seems to grow quieter, as if the very trees lean in to listen to the water's song. Soon, you come across a small wooden boat, resting at the shore. It is simple, worn smooth by time. Its wood dark and polished by the touch of water and wind. You step inside, the boat rocking slightly under your weight, and sit down. The river welcomes you, the boat gliding forward, carried by the current. Journey is slow, unhurried. The water sings a soft, steady tune, and the boat moves like a cradle on the water's gentle breath. You feel the weight of the day melt away, replaced by a quiet, peaceful stillness that fills every corner of your mind. The trees on either side of the river stand tall and silent, their reflections shimmering on the surface. Fireflies drift lazily through the air, their soft glow adding tiny flickers of magic to the night. The stars seem closer now, their light blending with the glow of the fireflies, creating a quiet tapestry of silver and gold that drifts above and around you. As the boat glides on, you feel yourself sinking deeper into relaxation. The sound of the water is like a soft lullaby, repeating gently, a rhythm that matches the slow, steady beat of your heart. The river carries you onward, and you feel safe, held by the gentle current, cradled by the world. The air grows cooler, the sounds of the night growing softer. You close your eyes and breathe in deeply, feeling the air fill your lungs, light and fresh. The world slows down, the boat drifts on, the river hums, and the night holds you gently, like a lullaby in the dark. Let your breath slow. Let your body rest. Let your mind drift with the river, carried gently into sleep. You are safe, you are calm, you are at peace. The night is soft, and the air feels like a gentle sigh against your skin. Tonight, your path leads you deeper into the forest, where the trees stand tall and proud. Their branches heavy with leaves that glow faintly in the moonlight. The air is cool and fresh, carrying the faint scent of pine, earth, and something sweeter like distant jasmine, soft and fleeting as you walk slowly. The ground beneath your feet feels soft, covered in moss and fallen leaves. The forest hums around. A quiet, steady sound of crickets, the rustle of leaves in the breeze, and somewhere far off, the hoot of an owl. The world feels alive, but calm, like it's breathing with you. Then, as you step forward, you see them small lanterns hanging from the trees, swaying gently in the wind. They glow softly, their light golden and warm, casting a gentle glow on the path ahead. The lanterns seem to float in the air, as if the trees themselves are holding them like tiny stars caught in their branches. You pause for a moment, watching the lanterns flicker and sway. The light dances across your face, warm and soft, and you feel a quiet sense of wonder, as if you've stumbled upon a secret place where the forest itself is telling a story. The path winds through the trees, and you follow it, the lanterns guiding your way. Their glow is gentle, not too bright, just enough to light your steps and make the darkness feel like a soft blanket instead of something to fear. As you walk, the lanterns begin to sway in a gentle rhythm, almost like they're breathing with you. The soft light flickers across the leaves, painting patterns on the ground. You feel a sense of calm, as if the forest is whispering to you. Slow down, breathe. You are safe here. You come to a small clearing where the lanterns hang lower, their light pooling on the ground in soft golden circles. In the center of the clearing stands a single tree, ancient and tall, its bark dark and smooth, its branches reaching wide like open arms. More lanterns hang from this tree, their glow reflecting on the bark, making it shimmer faintly. You sit down beneath the tree, the ground soft beneath you, the light warm on your skin. The forest feels hushed, as if it's holding its breath, waiting for you to settle. You close your eyes, and the sounds of the world melt into a soft, gentle hum, leaves rustling, the faint crackle of the lantern's flames, the slow, steady rhythm of your own heartbeat. The air feels light, almost shimmering, and you imagine each lantern holds a quiet dream, floating gently in the night. The dreams drift down like golden dust, soft and light, settling on your skin like a promise of peace. You lie back on the soft earth, the lanterns swaying above you, their glow like 1,000 stars hanging low in the trees. The night wraps around you, and you feel the weight of the day slipping away, replaced by a quiet stillness that fills your heart and mind. You breathe slowly, deeply, feeling your chest rise and fall in time with the soft flicker of the lanterns. The world feels soft, safe, and calm. Let your breath slow. Let your body relax. Let the glow of the lanterns carry you into a quiet, restful sleep. You are safe. You are calm. You are where you need to be. Sleep now. Tonight. Your journey leads you into a quiet, hidden garden, one that blooms under the soft gaze of the moon. The air here is cool and still, filled with the faint scent of blooming jasmine and lavender. The sky above is a deep shade of velvet, stars scattered across it like tiny, distant dreams. As you step into the garden, the path beneath your feet feels like a soft carpet of moss and petals. The ground is gentle, almost as if the earth itself is cushioning your every step. The garden is quiet, except for the sound of the wind, soft, steady, and whispering through the leaves like a lullaby. It carries the scent of the flowers, blending it into a soothing fragrance that wraps around you like a warm blanket. Tall hedges border the path, their leaves glowing softly in the moonlight. The branches sway gently, and as the wind passes through them, you hear faint whispers, like secrets carried on the breeze. You pause, listening carefully, and the whispers seem to say, "Breathe slowly. You are safe. The night is watching over you." You continue walking, following the winding path. Deeper into the garden, flowers bloom in soft clusters, pale roses, delicate lilies, and small white blossoms that glow faintly in the dark. They seem to shimmer as the wind moves around them, their petals swaying gently, as if nodding in time to a quiet, unseen rhythm. As you move forward, you find a small stone bench beneath a large tree. The tree's branches stretch wide above you, its leaves rustling softly in the breeze. You sit down on the bench, and the cool stone feels solid beneath you, grounding you in the moment. The whispers of the wind continue, soft and steady, filling your ears with a calming melody that feels both ancient and familiar. You close your eyes and take a deep breath. The air is cool and fresh, filling your lungs with quiet peace. The scent of the flowers drifts in and out with the breeze, and you feel the tension of the day melt away. Your body feels light, your mind softening, your breath slowing. The garden feels alive but quiet, like it's holding its breath in a moment of perfect stillness. The leaves flutter, the petals sway, and the wind hums its lullaby. It feels as though the garden is cradling you gently, rocking you slowly, guiding you into rest. You lie down on the bench, letting your eyes close completely. The wind whispers softly, brushing over your skin like the lightest touch. It feels like a hand gently smoothing your hair, a soft voice reminding you that you are safe, you are calm, you are home. The stars above twinkle faintly, and you feel the world drift away. The wind continues its song, soft and endless, and you let it carry you deeper into sleep. Let your breath slow, let your thoughts fade. Let your body melt into the quiet earth beneath you. The whispers of the wind will keep you safe, and the night will hold you close. The air tonight is softer than ever, as if the wind itself is wrapping you in a gentle embrace. The stars shimmer above, their faint light casting a soft glow on the world below. The moon is a quiet guardian in the sky, watching over you as you step into a wide open meadow. The grass here is tall and golden, swaying gently in the breeze. Each blade seems to catch the moonlight, shimmering like liquid gold. The field stretches as far as your eyes can see, the horizon melting into the soft darkness of the night. You take a slow breath, and the scent of the meadow fills your senses fresh, warm, and comforting. There's a hint of wildflowers, lavender, sweet clover, and a trace of honey. It's a scent that feels like a memory, gentle and distant, yet comforting in its familiarity. As you walk through the tall grass, it brushes against your skin in a soothing, whispering caress. The world feels hushed, as if it's listening to the soft rustling of the meadow. There is no rush, no urgency, just the quiet sway of the earth beneath you, the golden glow of the grass, and the soft whisper of the breeze. Far ahead, you see a small circle of stones, their surfaces smooth and warm under the moonlight. They form a perfect ring, and in the center, the grass glows faintly, as if the ground itself is holding a secret light. You move closer, stepping carefully, and sit down inside the circle. The grass cradles you like a bed, soft and warm, and you feel the energy of the meadow pulsing gently beneath you like the slow, steady beat of a heart. You close your eyes, and the sounds of the world blur into a soft hum, the breeze through the grass, the distant call of a night bird, and the quiet rhythm of your own breath as you lie back. The sky above seems endless, a canvas of stars stretched wide. The golden grass sways around you, moving like waves on a quiet ocean. The light of the moon bathes everything in a silver glow, and the air feels like a soft blanket, wrapping you in peace. Your thoughts drift like clouds, soft, weightless, floating gently across your mind. The worries of the day seem far away, fading into the distance, as if the meadow is softly taking them away, one by one. The grass whispers to you, "Let go, rest. You are safe here." You feel your body relaxing, sinking into the earth beneath you. The golden grass holds you, the stars watch over you, and the night sings you a quiet, endless lullaby. Your breath slows, deep and steady. Your heartbeat softens, in perfect rhythm with the swaying of the grass. The world fades into a warm, golden haze, and you feel yourself drifting, carried by the gentle wind, as if you are floating on the softest cloud. Let yourself go. Let sleep wrap you in its soft, quiet arms. The meadow is here, holding you safe, whispering dreams into your mind. You are calm, you are safe, you are at peace. Sleep now, asterisk, as you step softly into the next part of your journey. The air becomes cooler, the night even quieter. You find yourself in front of a small, shimmering ponder mirror of the night sky, perfectly still and silent. The water is so calm that it reflects every star, every shadow of the trees, and the soft glow of the moon above. It's like stepping into another world, one made of quiet light and infinite peace. The surface of the pond is like glass, unbroken, smooth, and perfect. As you approach, you hear the gentle sound of the water, the faintest lapping against the smooth stones that line the edges. There's a soft scent in the air, fresh water, damp earth, and the faint sweetness of nearby wildflowers. The breeze here is even softer, a tender caress on your skin, carrying the coolness of the water. You sit down on a smooth rock by the pond's edge, letting your hands brush lightly over the surface of the water. It feels cool, like liquid silk, sending a small ripple across the mirror-like surface. The stars above shimmer in the water, and as you watch, it's as if they're dancing just for you. The trees around the pond sway slowly, their branches reaching toward the sky in quiet reverence. The leaves rustle in the breeze, a soft, steady sound that feels like a lullaby. You close your eyes for a moment, breathing in the peace, and the world around you melts into stillness. In the distance, you hear the call of a nightbird, soft and lonely, like a song floating on the air. The sound blends perfectly with the gentle whispers of the water and the rustling of the trees. You open your eyes again, and the pond continues to reflect the world around it. It feels like the pond holds not just the stars, but also your thoughts, your dreams, your quiet hopes. You see your reflection, calm, peaceful, surrounded by light, and it feels like the pond is whispering back to you, you are safe. You are enough. You are loved. The quiet of the night wraps around you, and the pond shimmers in the darkness, its surface undisturbed, like a promise of calm. You dip your fingers into the water once more, and as the ripples spread, they seem to carry your thoughts away, your worries, your burdens, your distractions. They drift across the pond, soft and weightless, fading into the night, You close your eyes again, breathing in the cool, damp air, and feel yourself letting go completely. Your body sinks into the earth beneath you. Your breath slows to a soft, steady rhythm, and the world becomes a gentle hum around you. The pond whispers to you, "Rest now. Let the night carry you. You are safe here. You are home." The stars shimmer in the water, and the breeze sings its soft lullaby. The earth beneath you feels steady and strong, holding you as you drift deeper into calm, deeper into sleep. Let the stillness guide you. Let your breath become slow and deep. Let the world fade into soft, quiet darkness. Sleep now. As the night deepens, the world around you softens into a quiet hush. You find yourself walking into a wide open valley, a place where sound carries softly across the land, and every whisper seems to linger in the air. The valley is vast, filled with soft grasses and wildflowers that sway gently in the breeze. The sky above is deep and dark, painted with countless stars, and the moon hangs low, casting a silver glow over everything. The path through the valley is smooth and welcoming, winding gently between clusters of soft bushes and flowering plants. The air is cool, carrying the sweet scent of lavender and mint, blending into a fragrance that feels like a soft embrace. As you step forward, your footsteps are light, barely making a sound on the soft earth beneath you. The breeze carries whispers across the valley, soft echoes of the world, as if the land itself is speaking. You pause and listen, and you hear them. You are safe, you are loved, you are free to rest. You take a deep breath, feeling the air fill your lungs with calm. The world feels wide and open, yet gentle and protective. The grasses sway around you, their delicate blades brushing against your legs like a soft caress. Fireflies dance lazily through the air, their soft glow adding to the peaceful magic of the night. In the distance, you see a small wooden bridge, arching gently over a stream that flows quietly through the valley. The water glistens in the moonlight, its surface catching the silver glow and carrying it downstream in slow, shimmering ripples. The sound of the water is like a soft song, steady, calming, and endless. You step onto the bridge, feeling the wood sturdy beneath your feet, and pause in the middle. The water flows beneath you, a mirror of the stars above. You rest your hands on the railing, feeling the smoothness of the worn wood, and close your eyes. The breeze brushes against your skin, cool and light, and the echoes in the valley seem to grow softer, like a lullaby. Your breath slows, your body relaxing with each passing moment. The gentle sounds of the valley, the whispering grasses, the trickling water, the distant call of a night bird blend into a soft, comforting hum. It feels as if the valley itself is singing you to sleep, holding you in a cocoon of peace. You Leave the bridge and find a soft patch of grass beneath a large oak tree. The ground is cool and welcoming, the grass soft, like a blanket. You lie down, looking up at the sky. The stars scattered above you like tiny lanterns. The whispers of the valley continue. Rest now, let go. Drift into peace. Your eyes grow heavy, your breath even softer. The world fades into a blur of soft sounds and gentle scents. You feel your body sinking into the earth, your thoughts drifting like clouds. Light and free, the valley holds you close, a quiet, endless space of safety and calm. The echoes fade into silence, and you feel yourself letting go completely. Carried by the soft song of the night, sleep now. The air feels softer than ever as you step into the final part of your journey. A tranquil garden that seems to glow faintly under the night sky. This is no ordinary garden. It feels timeless, endless, as if it exists outside the bounds of the world, you know. The moonlight bathes everything in a soft, silver glow, and the stars above seem closer than ever, their light twinkling like tiny whispers in the vast sky. The garden is filled with lush greenery, soft moss underfoot, vines curling gently around stone arches, and flowers blooming in delicate shades of blue, lavender, and white. Their petals glisten in the moonlight, each one a tiny perfect miracle. The air is filled with a subtle fragrance, a blend of jasmine and night-blooming flowers, soothing and pure. You walk slowly, feeling the earth cool and firm beneath your feet, the garden enveloping you in peace. The sounds here are soft, just the faint rustle of leaves, the occasional flutter of a bird's wings, and the gentle hum of the wind moving through the trees. The garden seems to breathe with you, each inhale and exhale syncing with your own. In the center of the garden stands a large, ancient tree. Its branches stretch wide, reaching for the stars, and its trunk is thick and strong, covered in soft moss. The tree feels alive, as if it holds the wisdom of countless years, a silent guardian of this peaceful place. You sit beneath it, resting, your back against its sturdy trunk, and feel the energy of the earth flowing through you. The stars above twinkle brighter, and as you close your eyes, you feel a sense of deep connection not just to the garden, but to the entire universe. It's as if the garden is whispering to you. You are part of the stars. You are part of the earth. You are safe. You are loved. You are whole. The garden seems to hum in harmony with your breath. The flowers sway gently. The leaves whisper in the breeze, and the trees' branches creak softly, as if singing a lullaby just for you. The world feels distant, now your worries, your thoughts, your burdens floating away, like leaves on a gentle stream. The garden holds you. The earth supports you. The stars watch over you. Your body grows heavier, sinking into the earth, your breath soft and slow. The air around you is cool and soothing, like a soft blanket, and you feel your thoughts fading, becoming quieter, lighter, until they dissolve completely. The garden whispers once more. Rest now, let the night cradle you, drift into dreams. Your eyes close, and the world melts into a quiet, endless dark, filled with soft stars and the gentle hum of the universe. The garden fades away, but its peace stays with you, wrapped around you like the softest blanket. Let go completely now. Let the story end here, in this place of perfect calm. Sleep deeply, knowing you are safe, you are loved, and you are at peace. Sleep now.